Alright, welcome back, gentlemen. How have you been? Also, we are ready to begin. Perfect, perfect. Let me turn on my joystick, and that's it. Perfect. Welcome back, gentlemen. Once again, day number 7 of analysis of The Lord of the Rings War in the North. Pretty much the swan song of Snowblind Studios, as I've been mentioning. Sorry, because um, I realized that on Tuesday, the echoed voices once again return, and indeed, Streamlabs suddenly got updated again. It's as if they were doing this on purpose. Just in case you don't know, every time Streamlabs updates, I get that weird problem with the echoed voices. But don't worry, because I've adjusted everything. I've already fixed it again. Pretty much every time it gets updated, uh, I don't know why it somehow disconfigures how my surround audio configuration works with Streamlabs, and while it works normally and perfectly for my own private use while I'm playing offline, when I'm streaming, for some reason, Streamlabs simply doesn't capture the audio perfectly. So, well, don't worry, I've already fixed it again. It's just that they updated it exactly when I started streaming this game. That's the thing. But don't worry, I've already fixed it again. So don't worry. Okay, okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. I have everything ready. Let's put the stream on performance mode. I've already also um, increased the volume of the game a bit, just so you can listen to the voices perfectly. So now it should work, and it should sound as smooth and perfect as possible. Alright, last time we discovered something important. We'll get there immediately, but first I have to manage my inventory. But just in case, I'll talk to her, because I think...
It is good of you to visit me again. My thoughts stray often to Estelle and my brothers, but also to you and your companions. I continue to brew Miruvor, but I am concerned about our dwindling stocks. We still have need of those ingredients I spoke of before.
we still have to finish this side quest. Right, so at the end of the stream, we'll need to return to the Eden Moors, at least until we find this last ingredient. Right, we are lacking.
If they are anywhere to be found,
the voices sound perfect now.
Farewell, Lady.
Great. Now they should sound perfectly fine for you as well. Right, so this is something that we need to take care of, because, as you know, we're doing a 100% completion of the game. We are lacking, as you can see, I got the 5 Mariloth blooms. I got the mountain honey, and I got 1 Gillibor crystal, but I'm lacking another one. So I don't know if the game does this on purpose, just so you have to backtrack a bit, or what, because I am pretty sure that you've seen the gameplay. You watched that I've explored every inch of the terrain, so I think it's just 1 per run at this point. That, like, every time you enter the Enen Moors, there's only 1, because I thoroughly investigated the place. And then these ones, of course, this one, the Chronicler, and this one, no, not yet. Right, so at the end of the stream, we'll go back to the Eden Moors and finish the side quest. Right? For now, we have to sell our stuff, repair our gear, and continue over at Mount Gundabad. So let's repair everything, let's sell our stuff, and Any repairs? I haven't played with Farin in a while, so 59, 52. Then let's repair this one because we're gonna use this one. This one is 28 armor. And this one is 41. Then let's repair this one. In the case of this one, 78, 89 plus 2 stamina. 107, I have that one, and 112 here. I should equip this one, and it's at full. It is at full durability, so it's not a problem. 38, 56, 27, no, 38, 56. There we go. Let me repair that. This, well, I don't use the I don't use the crossbow at all, but well, 223 armor, 172. Let's repair this one. La 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 la. And the axe, of course. Yeah, it's pretty much the best one-handed weapon that we have. Yeah. 32 out of 70, the durability down there. So last time we analyzed something important, just so you have a little recap of what we've analyzed up until now. We were focusing on the balance 242 for no 21 and 40. All right, 94 out of 160. Damn, I'll need to change all of my gear pretty much. Yeah, because I was playing with Eradan previously. 73. And the durability there, 63 out of 80. Alright. Let me equip all of those. 75, 59, 75. I think I have two of them which are exactly the same. Masterwork quality headpiece. Masterwork quality headpiece. Yeah, they're the same. 41. And the one I'm using, 28. Damn, my gear was outdated here. 89, 107, 112. Here we go. Yeah, pretty much I played with Eradan, and then I tried to play with Andriel, and it was a disaster. Crossbow same here. This one, and what about this one up here? 181. There we go. This one looks, though this one looks better, kind of like with that square shape. Nope. And then the leggings. What's this? Rundor leggings. Only 24, 38. That's a good prospect. But this one is 40. Much better. And the boots, 28, 33, 73. Damn, the ones that we have are pretty good because of that property of plus 35 armor. Alright, we keep those boots. Look at that. Now we are a dwarf. So, as I was saying, last time we were analyzing at the very same spot that you'll see right now. As you can see, I cannot travel to any other location. We have to finish our mission over at Mount Gundabad to proceed. So we'll do this, and then perhaps we can finish that side quest over at the Eden Moors. Alright, can you remember? We were here. Indeed, we were here. So let's see what the game has in store for us. Yeah, I think at this point, yeah, we progressed a little bit more here, so we'll use this as a recap as well. Yeah, we just fought one more troll here. Yeah. We fought one more troll, and pretty much that was the end of it. There we go. Yeah, I remember that last time Andriel remained over there. She didn't fall, so let's see if the pathfinding works this time. Get down here, Andriel. There we go. See? See how important experience is, and
Glitters is not gold.
there we go.
It is.
Let's grab the nuggets. And I should have probably... yeah, I should have probably sold some of my equipment here. But well, doesn't matter. If everything else fails, and I should have purchased some potions to continue testing that. But well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Then we'll get to that. As I was saying, last time we analyzed the relationship, the balance, precisely the balance between the usage of potions, which in this game, as you know, is kind of like unlimited and without any kind of mechanism to balance it. Pretty much. The balance between the usage of potions and the overall difficulty curve of the game, and up until this point, so far, I initially thought that that there would be no mechanic to balance that insane, that endless usage of potions. Kind of like in this game, you can spam potions, and they don't have a cooldown, and they don't have... you can pretty much finish the game exclusively spamming potions, right? So... you can finish the game basically spamming potions exclusively. Just like it would happen in, as I always use the same example, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. So, because of that, I was beginning to worry. Last time, in case you're interested, watch the previous stream, because we discovered this as we played. I was worried that the game would have an unbalanced usage of potions when compared to the overall difficulty curve of the game. Yeah, in case you don't know, last time we kind of like destroyed a gear. We kind of like destroyed a gear over there, and now that's why it's exploding. And pretty much, yeah, my inventory is full, or what? Why is that I cannot pick them up? Yeah, it must be full. Well, whatever. So, as I said, I was worried, I was afraid the game would, you know, pretty much be unbalanced, that you could finish the game by simply spamming potions. And then, precisely, these two types of enemies arrive. These Warhammer orcs, or orcs that use a Warhammer, whatever, and the sword and shield orc here. These can actually knock you back, and that's pretty much the difficulty. And pretty much the main way in which the game, the developers over at Snowblind Studios, balanced the usage of potions with the overall difficulty curve of the game. As I've said, some games they typically use the easy solution of adding a cooldown to the usage of potions. In this game, there's no cooldown at all. Other games, like for example Dark Souls, make the combat so slow that and make the usage of potions. They add a forced animation, like in Dark Souls. You can see that when you are kind of like drinking the Estus flask, it kind of like takes a lot of time, and in that period of time, you can get killed basically. So yeah, it's a delicate art. It's a subtle detail that most reviewers sadly don't pay attention to, but trust me, it's extremely important. The balance between the usage of potions and the overall difficulty of the game. You need to add, as a software developer, some mechanic, or at least most developers, most talented developers, throughout history, uh, throughout the history of video games, have added mechanics. As I've said, for example, adding a cooldown, like in Diablo 3. In Diablo 3, you have to wait some seconds. There's a short amount of time between the usage of potions, between each usage of the usage of each potion, right? So that's basically the classic solution. Adding a cooldown. Basically adding a cooldown to the usage of potions. Other games, as I've said, like Dark Souls, they go for a different mechanic, kind of like delaying the use of the potion. In the case of Hellgate London, that we've been analyzing in the previous months of of analysis of the channel. Uh, in the case of that one, it not only added a cooldown, but it added mechanics in which the enemies could mute you. That's the classic from. That's generally the solution that MMORPGs come up with, adding a gameplay mechanic to some enemies in the way that they can mute you and you simply cannot, and you temporarily simply cannot use the potion, or you cannot use your powers as well, your healing abilities, those things. As you can see, every game always, or every RPG for the most part, should always have a counterbalance measure to the unlimited usage of potions that the player can use, because otherwise you end up with the terrible flaw of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, which is that you can pretty much finish that game by simply spamming health potions, regardless of your build, regardless of everything. So yeah, pretty much every RPG game from any talented developer has always included a way of compensating that unlimited usage of potions. In the case of this game, the way this game tries to compensate it, it's with enemy variety. You could see that those two enemies, well, you could see that they knocked me back a bit sometimes. Well, that's pretty much the only way this game the only way it has shown that the developers over at Snowblind Studios tried to balance the usage of potions and the overall difficulty curve of the game. Hey, I don't know why, but my joystick is vibrating without any kind of reason. Every some seconds. It has never happened. Oh well, whatever. This is weird. I don't think it has to do with telling me that about any secret or anything, because games from the 7th generation usually didn't have this feature. Maybe I have to turn it off and turn it on again. Let's see if it stops. Alright. It's kind of like every some seconds. It maybe got bagged or something.
We must be close. We won't find out standing here.
Alright. Yeah, now it stopped. Yeah, random. Maybe it has one of those advanced sound detection systems. You know that there are games that kind of like detect the sound, and when the pitch is way too low or way too high, it kind of like vibrates without reason. I mean, with the reason of replicating the sound, right? Hey, the dwarves that we were looking for. And we arrived just in time, apparently.
This is it. Quick climb. Up you go.
Mm-hmm.
Nordri. There are too many orcs. We'll never hold them long enough. Maybe not, but we can try. Well then, come on, you filth! Baruch Kazor! Kazana Melu! We're friends! We're here to help you!
We must work together.
Damn it. We need to cover them quickly before they get killed.
We'll hold them off! Kazan! Kazan! Keep them away from the weapon! At all costs!
I'm on it, I'm on it. Here. This is a taunt, so they should attack me instead. Luckily, I chose precisely foreign for this part. Well, this character is the worst at ranged attacks, though. Damn it. There we go. Bruni and Nordri, they are called. Damn it. Well, here you can see, for example, you can see this psycho, this dual wielding orc. For example, here you can see a great example. This is a new enemy type. This is the way this game basically compensates the usage of potions, the unlimited usage of potions. Here you have the perfect example. Damn it. That was... Well, at least they won't kill them. Here we can see that the war cry is working. They are attacking me. There we go. Don't worry, we have enough armor, Farin. Damn it, if someone dies with me being attacked by this many orcs and goblins, by 3 dual wielding orcs, I think I'll cry out of stupidity because of the stupidity of the artificial intelligence. There we go. Uruk-hai. Alright, we'll get to face some more Uruk-hais. Yeah, I think I'm doing a good job as a tank, but I'm beginning to wonder if I'm gonna survive. Damn it. Nope. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I cannot imagine doing this as Eradan. I think we'll play as Farin from now on, because I think I would have never survived. Come on, the execution. 1 down. So that big guy with the hammer is... It's an Uruk-hai. Alright, here we can see a perfect example. See how enemy variety is actually taking care of the difficulty. As you can see here, I can spam potions, but here, for example, you can see that this guy is knocking me. So it's an interesting case that we analyzed last time. How enemy variety is actually responsible in this game, exclusively responsible in this game, for damn it. It's exclusively responsible for compensating that unlimited usage of potions. Damn it. Yeah, the problem is that I also need to protect the other one that's fighting.
Let's see if you can take me.
Come on, attack me.
I
Alright.
don't know what brings you to a place like this, but I'm mighty glad to see you all the same.
We might say exactly the same. What are you doing here?
We've come to activate an ancient weapon. With luck, it'll kill a lot of orcs.
What sort of weapon?
You'll see. Once activated, it'll take some time to do its work. Aye, and it's sure to bring a lot more orcs down on us too.
Oh.
No time for dilly-dallying. Go ahead and use it.
We'll hold off the orcs.
What could that weapon be?
Are you mad? You're calling them here.
I did warn you about that.
Is this a joke?
We strike as one. Trolls.
This is a tall order.
I mean, if there's one thing I can say is that the vibration of the joystick it's as intense as it gets
And the defensive crossbow.
for a game from the 7th generation. I mean, it's pretty much perfect. And that's the one aspect that the 8th generation actually fixed. Vibration was much better. But this game is the exception, so I'm happy about that. As you can see, the reaction time of the trolls is much slower, but well, yeah, their attacks are much stronger. No, don't attack them. Don't attack them. Attack me here. Damn it. I might regret doing that, but well. Damn it. This way. Damn it, it's on cooldown. Perfect. Get away from the dwarves. Get away from them. Attack here. I love how they're still sounding that horn when we are being overrun by trolls. Alright, one thing that we need to analyze, ladies and gentlemen, today, of course, as I've said, as I always say, this is all preliminary, because then we'll get to the final analysis, of course. But something that we need to analyze is the lack of set targeting in this game. Once again, it's another one of the gameplay aspects that leads me to believe that the gameplay that we are looking at is pretty good. See how not all games, and this is something related to a trend that I've commented. Have you noticed how many Dark Souls clones are there? Wait a second, I'll close this. In case you don't know, I live in the capital city of Argentina, and well, it's a big city. It's like, imagine New York, but with a European architecture mixed with a different culture. So I live in the middle of a city, and I need to close a window, otherwise everyone watches me. That's the idea. Because when it gets dark outside, you can pretty much look inside of other flats or apartments. The thing is, I learned British English, and I always call them flats, but I'm pretty sure, and then I realized that they are called actually apartments in the US. So yeah, but I think there has to be kind of like a semantic. Yeah, we survived. At least I did a good role. I performed my role as a tank, as a pretty good tank. Now let's see that weapon. They are looking like, what the fuck? What the fuck? No.
The whole mountain is coming down! Aye, a good deal of it anyway. Just as we hoped.
You knew this was going to happen?
It's what we came here for. We had to strike this blow if our people are to survive. I'm heartily sorry for getting all of you killed as well.
Now you all die.
Don't worry about death just yet.
Now you all die.
Darren's beard!
That was the plan, collapsing the mountain on top of themselves. Well, at least, I know it will sound stupid, but there is one thing that we can get from this. Characters in this game act in a cohesive way in relationship to the Lord of the Rings movies. I think we can all agree the dwarves act like dwarves from the movies. Remember, as I always say, this game was released back in 2011, and Battle of the Five Armies, which pretty much depicts, it shows you how dwarves kind of like culturally behave, kind of like in this a suicidal way in this case. It wasn't released, Battle of the Five Armies wasn't released on theaters back in 2011, and this game was released in 2011, and that tells us that the developers took the time to read the books about the Lord of the Rings so they could create a perfectly cohesive universe. See how from small and stupid details, when you are actually reviewing games with passion and precision, you can realize things that most reviewers sadly don't realize because they simply play the game and call it a day. And the problem is that then they awarded a qualification that simply doesn't reflect reality. But for example, that small detail, the fact that dwarves behave in such a cohesive way according to their personality from the book, present in the books, from the books, tells me that the developers over at Snowline Studios were professional and actually investigated the lore, the universe, the expanded universe, let's say, of the Lord of the Rings before creating the game. Because as I've said, this game was released back in 2011, and Battle of the Five Armies was 2016, could it be? I know that The Hobbit was 2014, if I remember correctly. 2014, 2012, could it be? Something along those lines, or 2013. Something like that, 2013 could be. But yeah, Battle of the Five Armies must have been 2016, something like that. So yes, pretty much. Here you can see that they had to read the books. They probably had to read the
Well, this
books.
is a day I'll not soon forget. I've seen a few things in my time, but I've not flown on an eagle's back till today. Well, now that it's a bit easier to talk, let me thank you properly for saving our lives and bid you welcome to Nordinbad, our home. Nordri's father, the Lord Gorin, will want to speak with you. Nordri's gone ahead to report on the Gundabad raid and to tell him about everything you did for us.
Alright, I just hope the voices were fixed at this point. I did a little test before beginning the stream, but well, the echo should be no more once again. Why were you at Mount Gundabad? Well, I think the answer to this question is clear, but we're doing a 100% completion of the game, so we're exploring every option.
Why did you lead your warriors against Mount Gundabad?
To collapse the mountain.
On the orcs of the mountains. When we saw them gathering in large numbers at Gundabad, we had reason to believe they were preparing to move against us here. We didn't like our chances against that many orcs, but we knew about the hidden weapon at Gundabad. So Nordri and I led a small force there to use it against them.
A suicide mission? Yes, indeed. Just to be sure, people, I'm going to increase the voice volume a bit for you. I actually increased it before, but I'll do so even more so you can hear it perfectly. I think you will be able to listen to my voice anyways. Otherwise, I'll try to speak a bit louder. Because this game has a problem with the sound. The voices are extremely low. Kind of like the pitch is extremely low. But then the impacts of the swords and the weapons, they are extremely high. So it's a problem. It's a problem. There's a huge disparity. And I have all of them at pretty much the same level of volume. So yeah. Suicide mission.
Like a suicide mission to me. Every dwarf was a volunteer and knew he wouldn't be coming back. But you said Nordri is Goran's son? He let his son go on a mission like that? He didn't have a choice. After a lifetime of lecturing the lad about his duty to his people, there is no way Goran could say no when Nordri volunteered, much as he'd have liked to.
By the way, it was exclusively by chance that I chose Farin, the tank, for that section, and I'm happy I did it.
Do you think the orcs will follow us here to Nordinbad? Escaping on eagles like we did will throw them off the trail a bit, but it won't be long before they realize it was a group of dwarves that hit them first, and that'll get them thinking about us here. It's not like they're not thinking about Nordinbad anyway, but I'll let Goran tell you more about that. I'd like to know a bit more about the weapon you used to collapse the ceiling at Gundabad. It was an ancient defense made by the dwarves who delved Gundabad long ago. Nobody understood the qualities of stone better than the dwarves of old, and they knew that just the right sound can cause solid stone to split. They used that knowledge to build a defense against any enemy who might force their way past the gates of their home.
But Mount Gundabad has been in the hands of the orcs for centuries. How did you know about so ancient a weapon?
Aye, it's been in the hands of the orcs for many a year, but not straight through. I was only a lad when my people fought a great war against the orcs, but my father helped sack Gundabad. He was one of the stoneworkers who found the weapon. It made a big impression on him, and he told me the tale so many times I was sure I could find the thing and use it against the orcs.
But how could you be certain it would still work after all those centuries?
We didn't. The whole thing was a gamble. Luckily it paid off.
Oh. Alright, so that option in the middle disappeared. You have something like that here.
So, do you have something like that here? Some things are best left secret, I think.
What? See how low the pitch, the voice recording for that line was? That was so low. Damn it. Oh. No, I'm not gonna use subtitles. I hate them. So, who are you?
I'm pleased to make the acquaintance of a fellow dwarf, but between the fighting and traveling and all, I don't think we got your name. Oh, confound me for an old fool. Bruni, son of Bane, at your service and your families. I'm captain of the Nordinbad Guard and a servant of Lord Goran.
Where are we?
We traveled east a long way over many mountain peaks to get here. But where in Middle-earth are we exactly? Aye, it's east you've come. Clean over the Misty Mountains and along the length of the Grey Mountains. You've left the lands of Eriador behind. You're on the northern edge of the land of Rovanion now.
Right, now we are indeed in the north. So, kind of like the movies of the Lord of the Rings happened in the south. And kind of like, yeah, that's why we don't see any snow. But that has to be the reason. Tell me about Gorin.
I'd like to hear a bit more about your Lord Gorin before we meet him. Gorin's a great leader. He'd have to be to hold Nordinbad together for so long, surrounded by enemies and starved for basic necessities as we are. There's not a dwarf here who wouldn't lay down his life for him.
Alright, so you can see we've explored all dialogue options. We'll speak to him.
Happy to speak with your Lord Gorin. Just make your way past the door as you see yonder and you'll find him within. The guards have been instructed to let you pass.
After all, you
I'm the first man to see the inside of these halls.
I am certain I am the first elf to do so.
Interesting, so we got another base. Inspect.
Grand view this is. Bit chilly for my liking, though.
Wow, the bases in this game are also pretty well. The textures of the mountains are pretty high. It's been a while since I've seen textures that sharp at such a long distance. Then you can see a classic graphical trick from the 6th and the 7th generation. Because while we had already made a full transition to 3D graphics by 2011, by the 7th generation, here you can see that those mountains that you can see there at the end, kind of like the last mountains, they're in 2D. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Maybe if I move it, you can tell. You can see that the mountains far away back there, they are in 2D. It's basically a painting in 2D. It's a classical trick, mixing 2D and 3D graphics. We also saw this trick in a pretty impressive way when last time in the previous stream when we were exploring Mount Gundabad. But this is a classic. Here we can see a classic example of a trick from the 6th and the 7th generations, combining 2D and 3D graphics. And here you can see the mountains that are closer to this 3D rendered zone that we are standing on here. They're in 3D. It's a classic trick that even nowadays it's used. So pretty impressive for a game released back in 2011. Pretty impressive. As I've said, if there are two graphical aspects that have impressed me about this game are, first of all, the facial expressions, how expressive the characters feel, and second of all, how detailed the textures are for 2011. Flaws. The shadows are a bit pixelated. If you pay close attention, there are shadows that are pixelated. But well, that's in.
Not keep the Lord of these halls waiting.
Alright. So there are no more dialogue options. Remember, we are doing a 100% completion of the game, so we'll explore all possible dialogue options. Here, do any of these talk? No. Let's proceed to see the king. So this is kind of like the part that is not shown in the movies.
Here, sire, those I spoke of. Allow me to present a kinsman, Farron of Erebor, and also Andriel and Eridan, his companions. We succeeded in our task, and I live to tell of it, thanks only to their aid.
You are most welcome here, kinsman, and no less so your companions, be they man, elf, or eagle. Welcome all to Nordinbad, last hall of the Longbeards in the Grey Mountains. You have returned to me, my son and my oldest friend, whom already I mourned as lost. For this, you will forever have my gratitude and the hospitality of these halls. Know that this is not something lightly given, for never before have we allowed any but our own folk to pass these gates, and no eyes have gazed upon the hidden lake of Azanzaram, save those of our close kindred. Yet for what you have done, I will gladly lay aside our ancient oath of secrecy.
Alright, this is incredible because this is the part that kind of like we don't see in the movies. Kind of like the movies are in the southern section of Middle Earth, according to the map. And we are right now entering the north. So it's interesting. I don't think in any of the movies there's snow. So that tells us of the accuracy of the lore that as I've been explaining, that the game has. That the developers had to take the time to read the books before the release of, for example, the Battle of the Five Armies movie. Alright, we'll explore dialogue options. The Longbirds.
You are fellow Longbeards. Then we truly
Longbeards.
are kin. I didn't know any of our folks still dwelt in the Grey Mountains.
Aye. In centuries past, most of our kin called these mountains home. But then the dragons came from the far north. One by one, our halls were lost or abandoned. All but Nordinbad. We alone endured those dark times. And thanks to you, we may hope to endure our current troubles as well.
Tell me about this Nordinbad of yours.
My great-great-grandsire was the first to enter the caves of this mountain, where he discovered the hidden lake we call Azanzaram. He was awed by its beauty, and led some of his kin here. Slowly, over many long years, with loving hands and careful chisels, we created the halls you see before you. Nordinbad was never rich in gold or jewels, but its beauty would move even the most cold-hearted dwarf. That is why we have remained here for so long. There is not a dwarf among us who would not choose death over exile from our home.
I have beheld many an underground lake, but never one as large and beautiful as this. Is this the work of your kin?
Nay, my ancestors discovered Azanzaram even as you see it. We have worked with care to enhance what we found. A chip here, a tap there, fashioning bridges, halls, and tunnels. But always, we have taken care to preserve the great gift we were given.
Alright. Now, let's see why they were at Gundabad.
Many orcs were slain at Gundabad, and that's work well done. But a lot of good dwarves died too. Couldn't you have just trusted these strong walls to defend you?
Were we dealing with the host of Gundabad alone, we would have done just that. We have repulsed many orc attacks in the past, but this time their numbers were far too great. Orcs and goblins have been pouring into Gundabad from every pit and cave in the north.
We struck them a heavy blow. But even so, we'll still be hard-pressed if they move against us here.
Now you know why my people were at Gundabad. But I cannot help but wonder what brought the three of you there.
We were seeking a servant of the enemy, a man known as Agandar.
Agandar. We are familiar with that one. Curse is Blackheart.
He appeared before our gates some weeks past and called us to parley. In the name of Sauron the Great, so he said.
Huh. To parley. Alright, here we can see that this game has the one thing. This game has actually two things which its successor Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor didn't have. And I can tell you that because I played that game and I did a 100% completion of that game. Shadow of Mordor, while it's an incredible game, it's kind of like the one Snowblind Studios developed after being acquired by Warner. In case you are interested, we explored all of that. We explained all of that in depth in the first walkthrough of the series. This game has two things which Shadow of Mordor lacks. The first one, Shadow of Mordor doesn't have epic bosses. Instead, it uses the Nemesis system, which while I like it, it should have been a secondary system which should have complemented the main boss system. And the second one is precisely the lore, the one that we are looking at right here. In Shadow of Mordor, the storyline is pretty much secondary, adopting the classic style of Assassin's Creed 1 or 2 or any Assassin's Creed game. It looks so similar to an Assassin's Creed game, because it also follows its structure, their structure, kind of like climbing on top of a tall tower and getting the map revealed and then exploring every zone around it. Shadow of Mordor pretty much lacks the in-depth lore that this game had, and it also lacked the epic boss battles. I don't want to do spoilers, but pretty much all boss battles in Shadow of Mordor, they are terrible. They are next to non-existent. So yeah, two things that this forgotten and hidden predecessor has and Shadow of Mordor doesn't have. So, 2 positive points. Let him live. And you let him live?
A pity you didn't cut him down before he uttered a word. That one deserves no less. I dare say he does. Yet I would not tarnish the honor of Nordinbad by attacking an emissary seeking to parley, even one foul enough to serve the Lord of Mordor.
Well, here we can see why we never saw any dwarves. They are trying to kind of like justify why we never saw any dwarves besides Gimli in the Lord of the Rings movies. It fits perfectly. In case you haven't noticed, I've spotted it kind of like immediately. They are still kind of like negotiating with Agandaur, and that's kind of like an excuse, an expanded universe excuse as to why there's no dwarf army in the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. What did he want? Well,
What did the snake have to say? He demanded that we yield ourselves up to the mercy of Sauron, as if there was any mercy in the Dark Lord.
He lays claim to Nordinbad, telling us if we turn over our halls and riches without a fight, our lives will be spared, and we will be free to seek a new home elsewhere.
Of course, we would have nothing of that. When we defied him, he grew wrathful, threatening us with the fiery doom that overtook our ancestors.
Fiery Doom.
Fiery doom? You don't think... I fear he may have allied himself with the dragon Orgast, who dwells in these parts. With such a
Dragon.
beast at his command, we would have little hope of resisting him.
Ah. I don't remember fighting a dragon here, but probably is the case. Or a ghost.
Maybe we should go after this dragon before he comes after us. Huh. Destroy Orgast? If only it were that simple. The attack on Gundabad would be a peaceful stroll around the lake in comparison. If it were so easy to slay dragons, there would be many more dwarves still dwelling in these mountains.
Urgost has never taken notice of us before. We rather hoped it would stay that way.
They say it does not pay to leave a live dragon out of your calculations if you live near one.
And we cannot allow Agandaur to gain such a powerful ally.
Aye, better go after it before it comes after us. Where can we find Urgost? You do not lack for courage, I will grant you. Yet we know not where the dragon dwells. No dwarf has discovered his lair and lived to tell of it.
Perhaps Radagast knows this secret, or can discover it. Seems there is little that happens in Wilderland that escapes his notice.
Radagast. Who's he?
And who is Radagast?
Radagast the Brown. He is a wizard, a master of birds and beasts. He keeps to himself mostly, but he's a decent enough sort, as long as you mean no harm to the wild creatures he befriends.
He dwells within the forest of Mirkwood, away to the south. Perhaps your companion Belaram would know where to find him, for it is said that Radagast is a friend to the Lord of Eagles himself.
We should travel to Mirkwood. If Radagast knows as much as you say, it is certain to be worthwhile.
Indeed. But before you set out, please accept a token of our gratitude. Seek out my steward Galar. I have instructed him to open our vaults to you.
Oh.
I believe he may find something within that will be of service in the days ahead.
Yeah, after all, we actually committed suicide.
I still can't believe I'm alive.
draw my last breath in the fetid air of Mount Gundabad. Mind you, I'm not complaining.
So, you volunteered to die.
So, you were ready to give your life for your people and your home?
Every dwarf of Nordinbad is ready to do as much. It's the way we are taught from the earliest age, and the only way we've managed to survive this long.
What will you and your kin do now, Nordri?
I'm afraid we're all out of tricks to play. All we can do is prepare our defenses, hunker down and wait for whatever the winds of war might blow our way.
Bruni.
Tell me a little bit about Bruni. Obviously, he's good in a fight since he survived Mount Gundabad.
Bruni's the captain of our guard, the terror to the orcs of these mountains. He's been my father's best friend since long before I was born, and he taught me how to wield an axe, and what it means to serve.
Your father, Goran, does he claim the title of king?
King? Oh, no. He is merely the Lord of Nordinbad. We acknowledge Dane Ironfoot as the rightful king of the Longbeards.
Ah.
That he has any idea of our existence.
So actually the dwarf king is someone else that we don't know about.
Someday, you'll be the Lord of Nordinbad. I hope you will re-establish ties with the rest of your kin when that day comes.
Secrecy has always preserved us here before, but it can't do so for much longer. We are a dwindling folk, and this war has only made that worse. Nordinbad is precious, but I see little point in leaving it empty. If we survive the days ahead, we will seek out our kin. My father sees the need for this as well. Were it not so, I wouldn't have dared bring you and your friends to our hidden halls.
Alright, so it's kind of like a medieval system, kind of like with feudal... His father is kind of like a feudal lord, and they all... But apparently they all respond to a king. They're kind of like below the authority of the king.
I gather you've been in Mirkwood
The
before?
dwarf king.
I've been around it a lot more than in it, and that suits me just fine. I don't care for that wood. Don't know how anyone could. But I've often traveled to the eaves of the forest and trade with the Bjornings who live thereabout. It was on such a trading venture that I happened to meet Radagast.
Can you tell me more about Radagast?
He's an unusual sort. Friend to all beasts and birds. To be honest, I don't think he cares much for dwarves. But maybe he just prefers the company of animals. One thing's certain. There are few people with more knowledge of this part of the world. He even spoke of Nordinbad as if it were common knowledge.
Bjornings?
A few of these Bjornings on my journey west. What do you know of them?
A hardy folk and brave, as any who dwell between Mirkwood and the Misty Mountains would need to be. Under their chieftain, Grimbion, they've kept the mountain passes and river crossings open, even in these troubled times. But I've heard rumors of war on their borders of late. The high passes may now be closed, at least to those without the benefit of eagle wings.
The
What do you think
dragon.
of our chances against Urgost?
It's not that I doubt your courage and skill, and I'd be mighty glad to no longer have a dragon as a neighbor. But truthfully, I wonder if anyone can overcome such a beast. I just hope your luck proves equal to your daring.
Well, Smog died. Farewell.
Farewell, Nordri.
So, once again, I need to remind you. The game was released back in 2011. The Desolation of Smog wasn't a movie.
There's a view that would move the heart of any dwarf. It's marvelous.
Here you can see the same trick. That there's 2D there at the end. And here the models are in 3D. Here you can see a perfect combination. You can tell the difference, where look at the water. And then slowly move the focus of your sight kind of like at the end of of the water, kind of like in a straight line. It's pretty well done. But in case you haven't realized, they kind of like pasted a 2D image at the end, at the very horizon, where you can where the water is. There, it's just kind of like a 2D image pasted, kind of like at the end of the water, of the 3D water. But it's pretty well done because they kind of like painted the 3D image with a small lake. Sadly, I don't have a mouse to yeah, no, I don't have any kind of mouse. Maybe if I pause the game, I can show it to you more or less like this. No. No, damn it. Of like, damn it. Yeah, I don't have a mouse here. But yeah, if you slowly follow in a straight line the 3D water that they designed, you can see that at the very end of the 3D of the 3D elements of the 3D water, there's kind of like a 2D image pasted at the end. Simply pasted there. And but you can see that there's kind of like a water, but there are no ripples. See that it's a static. See how it is a static. Now, here we can realize it because I'm playing the game at 1440p. You're looking at 1080p, but with 1440p with downscaled 1440p. And we can see the image kind of like in depth with a high degree of precision. But think about 2011. Think about playing this in the middle of your house, in your living, whatever, or in your room, but several inches or meters away from the screen. Kind of like on a big TV, because that was the typical setup during the 7th generation for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. PCs weren't the kind of like the main system back in the 7th generation. You wouldn't realize it. And the effect is extremely well done. There you can also see it. Look at the very end of the picture. Of the picture there at the end. There you can see that they took the time to perfectly match the 2D image. It's a photo at the end of the day. It's a photo. It's a 2D photo. But see that it perfectly matches the 3D water. Though we can see the horizon right now because I'm telling you, but most people wouldn't even realize. Because I'm telling you and I'm stopping deliberately to pay attention to that. But look at the precision. They had to draw they probably had to draw that picture themselves to perfectly match the shape of the water between the pillars, the stone pillars. See how it perfectly matches it to the left and to the right. I just hope that I think you must have realized by now, because if you pay attention, if you look at it for some minutes, you realize it. They perfectly matched the 3D water. There you can see that it ends more or less at the where that ice formation is. If you pay attention to that ice formation that you can see right there, more or less there, the 3D water that you can see here ends. See that there are no ripples beyond that point. And it's normal, because you also wouldn't see ripples in real life at that long distance. But here you can realize it. And besides, they also kind of like did they also added they drew a pillar. Look at that drawn pillar at the very end. That one is in 2D, and these ones are in 3D. Well, I just hope I could show you the 3D effect. It's pretty well done. It's pretty well done. There you can perfectly see the line. Look at the top of the screen. There you can perfectly see the difference. See how the ripples end at that point. But it's pretty well done. The trick is one of the most polished 2D tricks that I've ever seen. They also added reflections to the painting, and see how the reflections of the painting are aligned with the reflections in 3D. It's amazing. It's amazing. The 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 precision they achieved there, it's incredible. Because 99% of the people, I'm sure they wouldn't
We would
realize
be
it.
honored if you would accept a token of our gratitude. Find my steward Galar. I have instructed him to present you with some of our finest work. Choose whatever you will, and may it serve you well.
Ah, well, they're the same. They are same dialogue options, so we
Thank
won't
you for
repeat
your
them.
generosity, Lord Gorin.
But as I've said, think about, picture yourself playing at home, several meters away from. I mean, I wanted to splash there in the water.
There is some fine stonework here. Very fine indeed. There are skilled artisans here, to be sure.
Look at the shadow effect there. They probably also had to do that. Manually. They had to add that manually. They probably had to add that manually.
Ah, you must be foreign. Our distant kin from the Lonely Mountain. Word of you has spread like a beard on fire. Well, this is a rare treat. I hope all your folk are such fierce warriors. The enemy will feel your blows for a long time to come. So, how can I help you today?
Keeping a place like this secret for so long, well, I can't help but wonder if you found something too valuable to speak of. Mithril, let's say?
Oi, we've no such wealth as Mithril here. Not that I haven't dreamt of finding a vein of true silver. I work iron and a bit of ordinary silver or gold. A few gems here and there. Mostly we hide to escape the notice of the dragons. Bad blood between dwarves and dragons as well, you know. And then there's all the orcs. Ah, but I dream of a day when we could trade for finer goods. I've been working on a silver belt studded with crystal, with a special mount for the gem I crave above all others. The gem that comes from no mine.
Ah, you mean pearls.
What dwarf doesn't have a love for that treasure? It's pearls you speak of.
Pearls! The most perfect and beautiful of precious things. How they glimmer and gleam. I've hoarded a small handful of white pearls, but even those won't satisfy me for this belt. My dream of perfection is nothing less than the fabled Black Pearl. I've heard rumor of them, but I fear I'll never see one.
Perhaps I can find one.
Leave it to me, kinsman. If there's a black pearl to be found in these parts, I'll bring it to you.
Mighty good of you. You'll find me generous should you return. I mean, when you return. Anything else I can do for you?
Ha! I'd know that smell anywhere. You've singed your beard.
Well, hard to be a smith without getting a few sparks in your beard. What do you expect when you're working with a hammer and forging hot metal? They've taken to calling me Burry Birdbeard. Used to have a beard down to my belt. Well, shorter is safer. Long as you keep a bucket of water handy, there's nothing to worry about.
Ah, so that's why he had such a short beard there.
I wonder how your skills stand up against the smiths of Erebor.
I'm no braggart, but I'll put my skills up against any smith, dwarf, elf, or man. You may think I don't know much, being set apart from others of my craft. But I'll tell you a little secret. My
My grandsires go back all the way to the smiths that worked alongside the great elven smith, Celebrimbor himself. In the days of ancient Eregion, there was a great friendship between elves and dwarves. We've passed down skills from forgotten times. I know runes of power and other secrets that give my weapons and armor a hidden strength you'll not find elsewhere. You won't complain about my work.
Magnificent. Calib. Hey, isn't this the elf lord of Shadow of Mordor? Celebrimbor or however it's pronounced.
What do you know about this Eregion? The lore passed down from me grandsires is little enough. That Eregion lay west of the Misty Mountains near Moria. That the elves of Eregion were of a kind known as Noldor, and were clever craftsmen. The Noldor didn't know in the beginning that Sauron was evil. Sauron came to Eregion and taught them how to forge rings of power. But after Sauron was revealed, he invaded Eregion and destroyed it. Nearly 5,000 years ago, that was. Doubt there's much left of the place now. But Sauron's fixing to do the same thing all over again. Even here in the far north. Who was this Celebrimbor? None was a greater craftsman of jewels and forger of metals than Celebrimbor, who was Lord of Eregion. Close friend he was to Narvi, the great stone master, and to my grandsires. He even made 7 rings of power for the dwarves. It was Celebrimbor who knew that Sauron had betrayed the elves by making 1 ring. He heard the enemy declare himself master over all. He was killed in the first war against Sauron, and many of his secrets were lost. Narvi and his kin were lost as well. Only one of my ancestors escaped to carry the tale. So it's been told from grandsire to me.
So, here you can see that the people over at Snowblind Studios had the idea about... They knew about the existence of Celebrimbor in the Lord of the Rings ancient lore even before they started working on Shadow of Mordor. Incredible. What's this? 77. It looks pretty good. No, we already updated our gear. A gem no mine can yield. Yeah. Our stamina is okay. Damn, at this point this will be my favorite character. What's this? To strike a single melee target for high damage? Hey, this looks pretty good. Multiple enemies. Explosive bolt that detonates upon impact. Sweeping attack. Increases your passive health regeneration. This one is tempting. Activate Warcry near a fallen ally to instantly revive them. Well. I think we've got a winner here. Increases the damage you cause with two-handed melee weapons? No, we need the shield. Increases the range and damage of your sweeping attack, Earthshaker, and Whirlwind. I honestly don't care. Upon activation, Warcry grants temporary combat health regeneration for the Wulfrum and party members. Come on. This is perfect. I have that ability maxed out. Warcry melee damage absorbed by the champion is reflected back to the enemy. Reduces cooldowns. Warcry now shift focus. Alright. Warcry allows the to ignore heavier hit reactions. Blah 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 blah. And also increases the armor from shields. Tempting. For now we'll get this one. So I need to remember to counter attack with this instead of a normal attack. Okay. Alright, but it also passively increases the armor from shields. Yeah, we're pretty much Damn, the skill tree of this character could be a bit OP when compared to the others. Clearly, it has the best melee attack I've seen. I think we'll stick to this guy. I need to buy a better weapon.
From Erebor. You look like a proper dwarven spider, I guess. Now that you know we're here, I suppose we'll be overrun with distant ken coming to gawk at our lake. Are you here to buy something? I've an excellent stock of the best Nordinbad craftwork, so speak up. Time's a wasting.
Who?
Your welcome leaves something to be desired, kinsman. Why the sour mood?
Well, let's see. We've got an orc army growing, a dragon hungry for dwarf snacks, and one of Sauron's lieutenants making threats. Pardon me while I break out in a song and dance. Now see here, I need to do some business, so how's about you buy something before I get downright grumpy?
So straightforward.
It must be hard to find trade goods when you're hidden away in this place.
We've had a rough time of it here, I won't deny it. Mostly we managed some trade with the Bjornings, the men who live down south of us in the vales of the Anduin. They've good use for our metalwork, and they bring us foodstuffs in return. Otherwise, there'd be mushrooms for breakfast, mushrooms for lunch, and mushrooms for dinner.
Damn it.
Believe how many ways we've learned to cook mushrooms. That's enough jabbering. If you're not going to buy something, let me get back to my work.
I love how each of them have
See
their own
here,
personality.
Goran himself sent me. He said to talk to his steward and choose something as a token of his gratitude.
Yes, yes. He may have mentioned it to me. It was rather too generous of him. Not that I don't appreciate what you did, but how does he expect me to increase our wealth by giving our best work away? Well, here you go. Take your pick.
Alright, let's see. Choice reward. Use. And let's see. Beauty's chest guard. Beauty's gauntlet. Only one! Oof. Info, please. Plus 20 damage. Damn it. Dexterity. Plus 20 damage as well. No, this one no, because I have an engraved. I have some engraved boots. Why is it that the value of this is so high? Why is it that the ones that actually give you the better boosts? Because they may. They are not engraved. Because they are not engraved. But this one isn't engraved. No, this one is. I'll pick the chest guard. Yes. I just hope I made the somehow decent choice. 176, 78, 107, 89, 112. Yeah, I think. Damn it. Now we are at. I need to sell some stuff here. Well, we'll empty. We'll sell some of these things. In fact, I'll sell the one that I have equipped. This one, this one, this one. Ranger only, not for me then. Yeah, this one, and I'll keep this one. Hey, what's going on? Why is this reconnecting every some minutes? What's going on with the chat here? Here, refresh. Welcome to chat room. Welcome to chat room. What's this? Reflect. There we go. Clear. There we go. Now we refresh. There we go. Sorry for that. But it was telling me reconnecting all the time. It was unbearable. Alright. We have these ones equipped. We have a 41. Nope. Nope. Alright. Sell. I don't know what well. what am I gonna do with Ranger only? With some champion only. Requires 17 dexterity. Alright, I'll keep that one. Blah blah blah. 354 and this one out. Ranger, blah 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 blah. Yeah, the thing with this game is that you need to remember to update your gear regularly. So I need to give this one to Eradan, and I need to invest some points on dexterity to equip that one. Alright, here is the huge problem. Two-handed, no. This one I need to give it to Andriel. 181. So what's the reason why I cannot equip that? It must be for the ranger. 100 blunt, 100 blunt. It is. Yeah, we are not dealing a lot of damage. We are mostly focusing on being a tank. Two-handed sword, no. 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 These are purple, but no. 76, 112, no. No. 109. Damn, this one has 2 slots. There's not a lot of difference, and that one has 2 slots. And it fixes the damage against trolls and yeah, well. Is it purple? No, it's rare quality. Imladri's staff, 114. No, forget it. This one, well, I'll keep it just in case. And this, I cannot equip it. What? Cardras shield, 172. Forget it. Alpine Lake, nope. No, blah, 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 blah. Lord Master only, Ranger only. I think I should sell them by now. 20, yeah. Always keep your inventory tidy, people. 40, 21, 38, no. Here. Ranger only, no. Damn it. 26, 33, 95, 35, 28, 49, but 73 armor. Pretty much I have the best boots ever. No, I need a better weapon. A better one-handed axe or something. Not this one. This one? No, two-handed. This one? Two-handed. No, one-handed, please. One-handed. I said one-handed, please. No. No. There's only one-handed. And there's not much difference. Isn't there kind of like a mace or an axe? Two-handed axe. Two-handed axe, one-handed sword. Damn it. Dwarf smith. Short sword. Let's see the shield. 195. 281. Well, I have a lot of money, so... Damn it. So we can spend... Potions. Respect token. Interesting. Well, anyways, I have a lot of money. But... yeah, well. We'll leave this one for later, I guess. No, please, a one-handed axe or something. Looks like I'll have to pick any of these swords for now. Or a mace. 93. This one is pretty good. But there's not much difference between this and what I'm using. Well, I guess my axe wasn't that outdated. My leggings weren't outdated as well, and this, well, these are the ones that I sold. We haven't seen any rings or trinkets yet, so okay, here. Here. 62 and an empty slot. Good. 65 but no empty slot. Perfect, perfect. Magnificent. Don't worry. Here you go. And these are Ranger. Give to Eradan. Give to Eradan. Lore Master, give to Andriel. Give to Eradan. And the staff. The staff. Where's the staff? Here. There's a staff. Give to Andriel. Give to Eradan. And the one I'm using is 223. 281. It's pretty much the same. Same style, I mean, of weapon. Here I don't have enough dexterity. Here I have the chest guard that I just equipped. And here I have the new thingy, the new pauldrons there. And I can engrave them. Shock damage, damage versus troll, fire damage, crit damage. Hey, there's elemental damage in this game, what did you know? But I think this will prove extremely powerful. 35 extra armor makes it 97 plus 73 here. It's absolutely, they're both absolutely brutal. We have enough armor as to withstand any blow. Hey, we've got amulets. Requires 20 will. 13 damage requires... Alright, so we have to invest some points on will. Sadly, I think I have none. Nope. Alright. Okay, look at that. Hey, he equipped Angmar. Alright, that's a purple, so he should be... He should perform... He should deal a lot of damage. Alright, look at this. Damn it. Okay. Oh, what's in here? The Vault of the Dwarves. Nice water. Let's see. Alright, and I think we are ready to... We need to go back to the Eden Moors. To the Eden Moors and... We need to go back to the Eden Moors and finish that side quest.
Nobody shaped stone like a dwarf.
Alright, we can all agree on that. Hey, the place was pretty big. Those god rays are pretty well done. I cannot speak to any of them. Hey, secret hole here. What's this? Not a secret hole, I mean. Hey.
It's too bad we can't stay for a while. It's been too long since I enjoyed real dwarven hospitality.
Hey. They got a pretty cozy place here. The ambience is perfectly done. Nice cozy place they got there. Look at that. Good. And here's the entrance that we were at some minutes ago. Okay. How do we leave this place? Yeah, look at that. Ah, through here. Well, through here or through there. Or through there. Let's see. It should be the same. Uh, yeah, we need to go back to the Eden Moors and finish that side quest. So yeah, I want to finish that. Cool. I can choose Stone Chasm. Uh, let's say here I'm at least I collected one of those here. So let's see. And so you can repeat the sequence for better loot and everything. I wonder if we'll be attacked or we can just explore the place at our leisure. Because I don't see the orc. Ah yeah. That are the point of interest. The points of interest don't work, but the rest. So you can repeat the sequences in this game. Interesting. This is the perfect moment to analyze the replayability. Hey, what? Hey, I think we didn't face one of these. We didn't face a troll. Here last time. Damn it. I think we didn't face a troll last time in here. So the enemies change. That would be a huge bonus to replayability. Then I will rewatch Legendary Execution. Magnificent. Yes. Hey, last time I think we didn't face a troll there. So you can replay this section for extra secrets like this one I see here. Hey, pretty interesting. And you are attacked by, well, here we never explored this section, but I think if there were different waves of enemies adjusted to your level, that would be amazing. Is that what we are looking for? First, what are we looking for? We are looking for a crystal. Alright, it's a crystal. So if it's a crystal, it needs to be in a cave. So we need to look for caves. Ooh. Look at that, I smell an engraved axe. An engraved one-handed axe. Plus 18 deep wounds damage. I don't know what that may be, but if I can engrave this, we'll have a pretty fine weapon. Let's see. Pretty good. Shock damage, fire damage. Well, 1.6 extra damage against trolls. Not of my particular interest. Plus 5 strength. That would in turn increase damage. That directly increases damage. But I want to see this elemental damage. We have fire and shock. Let me guess. Fire is good against skin. Shock is good against something. Well, whatever. So we have a shock weapon now. So it'd be 76 plus 15. The damage should be higher than. So 76 plus 15 shock damage should be higher than 87 here. Yep. Besides, I want to see if it's some kind of elemental damage bonus, something like that. Interesting. So it's the perfect moment to analyze the replayability of the game. I want to see if the mobs are the same that attacked us back when we explored this, and in the meantime we do the 100% completion of the game. I want to see if the mobs that attack us are the same. Then I can compare it to the previous, to the ball. Hey, there you can see electric damage. Sadly, there's no animation. There's no electric animation. But you can see the extra damage. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Wait, what is this thing? Miruvor, Mirror of Bloom? No, I need the crystal. Miruvor, Mirror of Bloom? No, you can loot the place once again. Let's see.
We hear.
Large nuggets? Nope. Where's that stupid crystal? Come on, I've looted. Hey, he looks like the guards of Gondor. Eradan with that helmet. Oh, damn it. Where did I find that one crystal? Elf stones? Hey. Hey, am I crazy? This is a different side quest. God damn it. So here we were attacked by some Urukhais. Something like that. Yeah, I can definitely see the difference in level. Kind of like we are killing them much faster. Alright. Let's see, please. Give me those sweet side quest items, if you don't mind. There I can see more of that flower, but not the stupid crystal. Slayer's Virtues. Slayer's Shield. Well, okay, I wonder if what we are looting is of if it's scaled to our level or not. 40, 77. No, it didn't scale. What about the weapon? We realized no, the loot is low level. Here? Ah, haha, Lady R, when you and your Miruvor potion. Need to pay attention. Where could that stupid crystal be? Come on, I looted one, I just need another one. Just need a second one, come on. Here I remember there was a cave. Hey, it's one of those double wielding orcs. Yeah, well, you can replay this section to farm a bit more. Kind of like it's faster because you will deal much more damage. So the game actually encourages replayability. Interesting. Now, if I remember correctly, last time I jumped. That's a pretty unrealistic jump, but well, I jumped through that. Gather, Miruvor Bloom. No, the other one, please. There we go. See, we are not stupid. Magnificent. See, it wasn't that bad. Okay. Return the ingredients to Arwen at Rivendell. We'll do so. So the game is actually encouraging me to farm. Respect.
I sense a hidden opening in the stone.
I think we explored this last time. Yeah. Explorer's staff, it's the same loot that I had. Let's get out of here. Can I get out now? What happens if I'm afraid it won't register my... It won't register my crystal. Let's get to a point in which we can depart for Rivendell. Let's see. I wonder if we will realize that the clothes get dirty here. Yeah, look at that. The clothes do get dirty. Look at that. Now it should disappear slowly. Pretty well done. Pretty well done. That effect. Come on. Come on. Let me get out of here and let me save and get out of here. Hey, I didn't even use this. Damn, you are hitting your friends there. Yeah, it's much easier. I wonder if enemies have kind of like an internal level or something like that. They probably... I'm pretty sure they don't scale to your level, because here you can see that we're killing them faster, relatively faster than... Yeah, they don't scale. That's sad because... Well, we have... Maybe in the challenge missions they scale to your level. That would be a great idea, that would add a lot of replayability. If you ask me. Enemies in this game should scale to your level, if you ask me. Damn, that one exploded in blood. Hey, I'm liking that lightning damage, because it's kind of like permanent. Kind of like every attack has that fixed amount of damage added to it. I'm not gonna loot here. We need to go back to Mirkwood. Proceed. Perfect. And now you can get out of here. Ah, perfect. So you only replay the specific section. That's extremely convenient for in terms of replayability. Pretty well done, pretty well done, pretty well done. Pretty well done if you ask me. Damage numbers can be turned on. Yeah, of course. Why would you not play with damage numbers turned on? I mean, who doesn't like damage numbers, people? Who doesn't like damage numbers? I mean, come on. Who doesn't like damage numbers? Floating damage numbers. They are the best aspect of video games. Who doesn't like them? I love them. I love any game with floating damage numbers. Blah 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 blah. The stream has reconnected. Alright, it's working perfectly. It's just I love how Streamlabs tells you kind of like everything that happens. Kind of like your stream stopped working for 0.000 seconds. But it reconnected. Don't worry. Get going. Go on, please. Go on. Or it didn't tell that to me right now. It told me kind of like chat has reconnected. Chat reconnected. Alright. It means it's working. It refreshed.
Farron, it is good to see you safely return.
Alright, let's finish this mission. He's still in one piece. I'll complete the place. The phrase. There we go.
No one's happier about that than I am, lady. I've a gift for you. The items from the Ettenmoors you asked for.
Thank you. You have brought these in good time, for we have made barely enough Miruvor for present need, and now there is none to spare. With these supplies, I can replace what has been given away, and as I promised, I have kept aside a flask for you. Miruvor is potent. Thus, I would advise you to keep this against a time when you're sorely hurt. strength of will falters. Drink of it then, and you will be restored.
My thanks, Lady Arwen. I won't forget your generosity.
Oh damn. Another side quest. You seem troubled. Let's see.
If you pardon my saying so, you look troubled. Is something bothering you? How can I help?
You have done much already, but I will lay my problem before you. For many years, I have worked secretly upon a banner for Estelle, for Aragorn. It is my hope he will bear it triumphantly into Gondor, when the time is right for him to reclaim his heritage. This must be a banner like no other, and must endure for the ages. To that end, I am using the most precious of metals, mithril. Our most skilled smith, Angmir, has drawn mithril into thread for me. The embroidery is nearly done, but as careful as I have been, I fear what I have may not be enough to complete the design.
Another side quest, people. Another side quest. Just when I thought that we were done. But well, the game has more content. That's positive, without a doubt.
Mithril! That's a kingly gift indeed. But where outside the mines of Moria could more be found?
It is true, there is nowhere in Middle-earth where mithril might still be mined other than Moria. Yet in ages past, quantities of this precious metal made their way by trade and gift to many other places in the world.
Aye, there are items of mithril to be found in the vaults of the Lonely Mountain. They are among the oldest and most treasured heirlooms of my kin.
Still, it seems there is little hope that more mithril can be found in so short a time. What exists in the world is likely considered too precious to part with.
So, when you complete the side quest, you actually unlock an additional side quest and dialogue lines. Interesting. So tell me about the banner
Tell me about this
for
banner.
your husband,
Why is it so
for
important?
Aragorn. Well, he's
It
not
bears the
yet.
symbols of Elendil, from whom Aragorn is descended. I have embroidered upon black cloth the high crown of the kings of Numenor, and 7 stars in which I have set brilliant jewels. Below them is the White Tree of Gondor, the symbol of Aragorn's claim to the throne of that realm and all the lands of the Dunedain. With this banner go all my hopes. My hope for Estelle to help overthrow the enemy and become king, and for our long pledge of love to be fulfilled. Either our hope will come, or all hope will be lost. These things I have pondered during the many hours I have labored over this banner. There is hope in every thread, and no few tears as well.
We all hope we have as much spare time as Lady Arwen in real life. Wouldn't you like that, people? Having as much free time? No, but it's not free time. She's embroidering the banner for her husband. See, for example, this game would probably be considered sexist nowadays by today's twisted and diabolical and well, also, yeah, twisted and diabolical standards, I was gonna say, but it would also include um, sick. Sick. That would be the precise word for it. Sick, because it's an act of love. In case you don't, any twisted individual doesn't understand it. It's an act of love. And nowadays they would say, oh, but she's a female elf and she's embroidering. No, it's an act of love. Something as simple as that is natural. And probably a lot of twisted individuals would think nowadays, no, but she's not empowered, people. She's not empowered. How is possible? Well, Aragorn is fighting. She's doing an act of love, embroidering that banner. No. She's not empowered. She's a slave. No, she's not a slave, you degenerate. She's doing an act of love. Even if she's not fighting, it's an act of love. Of caring for another person.
Maybe
there's something else you can use instead of mithril.
I have used both gold and mithril, but surely you, Farin, of all people, appreciate the value of mithril, or true silver. The dwarves valued it above all other metals. You know of its sheen like silver that never tarnishes, and how it is supple enough to be worked into fine thread, stronger than steel. Nothing but mithril can serve my needs.
Alright, we've got a second side quest, people.
Who's to say? What you can't have for gold or barter, you can still sometimes wring from the hands of an enemy. It'd be worth it to feel mithril in my hands, to see its beauty and strength close up. Oh, and for Aragorn's sake, of course. If I do find any, lady, it will be yours.
That is a noble offer. I would not ask you to go into such danger for this alone, for it may yet prove that I already have all that I require. Still, it would ease my mind, and I would see that you were well rewarded for your courage and generosity. May Elbereth watch over you and keep you safe.
Magnificent. Please tell me my inventory isn't full. Pick up Miruvor. Yeah, it's full. Drop. Thank you. Nope. There we go. 2 Miruvor. I wonder what this does. Value 50. Temporarily benefits when consumed. 1. Full health and power. Well, that's impressive. Plus 20% strength. 20% dexterity. 30% stamina. Duration 5 minutes. Okay. That is impressive. New quest. True silver. New quest goal. Find a quantity of mithril. Well, supposedly it's the rarest material in the Lord of the Rings universe. And you can pick up that item, of course. We'll have to sell some stuff. And then we have the Chronicler side quest here.
Farin, I do hope you've come to give me an account of your recent adventures.
Sure.
Very well.
Here you go.
When we reached Mount Gundabad, a blizzard was raging. And in the nick of time, our eagle friends swooped in and lifted us to safety, just as the whole...
Yeah, I think it's a bug.
My goodness, what a harrowing tale. Your adventures seem to be getting more and more hair-raising all the time. Still, it makes for a good story. I really should get started on writing it all down. People will want to know about this someday. Oh, I really should have taken notes. So you're going to Mirkwood in order to find a dragon. It seems frighteningly familiar somehow. I do hope you will be careful. Dragons are serious business.
You sure know about it. Because of the desolation of smog.
Forget, you've dealt with a dragon before.
Why, yes, I suppose there are not too many people who've come face to face with a dragon and lived to tell of it.
But he doesn't say smog. He doesn't say smog. See that he doesn't say the name. Here we can see that it was before the official name of the movie used in the movies.
Do you have any advice for me?
Yeah, this is a bug.
Advice? First, I'd say stealing from them is generally a bad idea. I'd avoid that if you can. Secondly, should you find yourself in a pinch, try flattery.
Damn it, they read the book because I remember the movie, The Desolation of Smog, and that's why he's saying all of his dialogue. Have you noticed the bug? Kind of like the voice of Farin is kind of like low. It's not my sound. It's the game. It's kind of like a bug that makes the voices way too low. Don't ask me why. The game hasn't been updated in years. It's probably a bug because normally when Farin talks, he speaks a bit louder. Flattery.
What's that? Flattery?
See how low it is.
Yes, strange as it may seem.
And this one is not low.
was rather complimentary
It's not my
once.
system, it's the game.
Smaug and found he took to flattery as readily as my niece Angelica. Yes, vain creatures, the both of them. I really hope you'll come back later and fill me in on how your adventures are progressing.
If I get the chance, I'll be sure to do that. Now I'd best be on my way. Farewell, Bilbo.
Yep, I need to finish a side quest. By the way, pretty well done. The hair of Bilbo, pretty well done. All right, since I've spent a huge amount of time of the stream with that side quest and talking, let's get to some action for the rest of for 1 hour. Let's get to Mirkwood, people. Let me see something. Toggle description. So this is the forest from which Gollum escaped under the command of Legolas. Here you have the stories of all of the places, just in case you want to review them in the future. Here we have the Lorien Challenge mission, recommended for characters level 11 to 22. Enemies arrive at the border of the Elven Realm. Will you stand on fire? Recommended for characters 11 to 22. Oh, alright. 4 to 16. A new battle brews in the ancient capital of Gilead. We are level 15. We could do it next time. The Forest of Sauron now seek to cross the Anduin through Osgiliath. I wonder if it's just a challenge mission, if they are single missions, or just. I would have made those kind of like endless assault missions, kind of like endless waves. Oh well, let's go. Let's continue with the story for now. Then next time we can do the first challenge mission because of the recommended level. Nice god race behind the eagles. There you can see a shadow. Oh! We'll get to see the Nazguls. Damn it. Straightforward. Struck. Damn it. That wasn't very convincing. Hey!
Seeking the wizard. No one can help him now.
Who's this guy?
No one can help you.
Look at that thing, how he's looking at us. So they have eyes, the Nazguls. I never realized in the movies. Alright, there they appeared out of nowhere, but ooh. Ah, it's a mage. Yeah. Let me guess, I cannot attack him. Nope. Ah, it's like a Wulfrum. Alright, we can only perform ranged attacks, and Thorin is pretty terrible at that. Did I think I didn't have enough dexterity. Yeah, this would have been a huge improvement, but no. This will take some time, but well, doesn't matter. Your target is friendly, you don't say. I think I'll run out of arrows at this point. I just hope it's not like the Wraith Lord. Let's see. Damn it. You cannot block that. Here. Brutal hit. There we go. Ah, so I wish I could do that leap backwards. There? Here? Yeah, I should really not waste arrows because I don't deal a lot of damage and I don't want to run out of arrows. Attack here. This way, please. Damn it. Brutal hit, come on. We should interrupt. I wonder if here I can loot arrows. Yes, indeed. It's the reasonable, or bolts in this case, it's a reasonable thing to do. So as you can see, the game doesn't need set targeting like in Dark Souls to have a perfect combat system. This is something that I've talked about in the past. It has pretty good range. Here, as you can see, we were perfectly fine before Dark Souls ruined most RPGs combat systems. I know that most people will disagree with me, but I honestly don't care at this point. The combat system in Dark Souls is way too slow for most RPGs, for Western RPGs, and we should really stop this trend of kind of like every modern RPG uses, or a lot of them use Dark Souls system unnecessarily, because some games simply don't need set targeting, kind of like you press a button and you lock onto them. Here, as you can see, I can move the screen and fight perfectly. Oops. Damn it. Perfect. I think I didn't even use a potion. Hey, look at that, they have eyes, the Nazguls. They're probably not called Nazguls. Nazgul is kind of like the rider. But I always wondered how what these things are called. Nature takes its course. Sorry, I had to say it. Because it's just like watching an Animal Planet documentary. Mirkwood. Well, we were just dropped in the middle of a forest, so, well, let's get on with it, I guess. Probably the rest of the loot here, it's just... Well, they kept the corpse here. Pretty well, okay. I know I'm probably the only person paying attention to these things, the only reviewer, that's for sure.
Well done, my friends. That one will spread his veil of lies no more. Yet I fear this was no chance meeting. If Wulfrum was here, it could mean trouble for Radagast. You should press on and find him.
Is Divinity Original Sin 1 all over again when you're looking for the mage, for Sandalor? If I remember correctly, that was the name. We're at the same spot. Why do they want
The
Radagast?
sorcerer said something about a wizard.
He can only have meant Radagast.
But why would Agandaur send his minions after Radagast?
The brown wizard concerns himself little with the outside world.
Brown
Yet he has
wizard.
worked against Sauron in the past. Perhaps Agandaur merely wishes to settle an old score, but it seems more likely he seeks to prevent Radagast from aiding his enemies. We should find him.
What was that creature?
What is that foul creature? God, it stinks.
Who can say? Some beast from an older world, maybe. Bred and twisted by the Dark Lord to serve his most trusted servants.
I always wanted one of these. One Nazgul. I must confess, I always wanted one of them. They looked so cool. Especially the one that the Witch King uses in the third movie. They're so cool. They look so cool.
I've passed through Mirkwood once before on the old forest road. The memory is not a pleasant one, but the wood feels even darker and more treacherous here. What awaits us beyond this clearing?
I cannot say for certain. Mirkwood is no place for my kind. We can soar over the great wood, but its secrets remain hidden beneath the trees.
Neither for us.
The forest has an evil reputation, however. Be on your guard as you search for Radagast.
Yeah, that's true. There should be elves here. It's a forest.
The wood elves make their home in Mirkwood. Maybe they could lend us a hand.
It is true, King Thranduil's people dwell in the forest, but many dark miles lie between here and the Elven King's halls. One might wander for weeks in this part of Mirkwood without encountering an elf.
It's way too big.
I encountered men when I passed on the road west. Are there none of these woodmen in this part of the forest?
You speak of the Bjornings. Yes, there are hearty men who dwell on the western edge of Mirkwood, but they are rarely found this far north, and they are wary of strangers, as any who dare to dwell in this wood should be.
True, besides, if you pay attention to the map, we're kind of like entering the forest from the north. Okay. Are you alright?
We'll find him, but what about you? Are you hurt?
The beast did its damage, but not enough to keep me from the air. I will be fully recovered soon enough.
Alright. Rest for a bit.
We'll continue the search on foot. Should we look for you here once we've found him?
No, I must find my companions. They are probably worried about me. Together, we will keep watch from above. Radagast has many friends among the birds of Mirkwood. If you find him, he can send a message to us easily enough.
Very well. Good luck, Belleram. I don't like the look of this Mirkwood. I wish our path would have led us elsewhere.
Why would Radagast choose to make his home in such a place?
They say that Mirkwood was not always like this. It was fair enough before the shadow of the Dark Lord fell over it.
That shadow lies here still. There are evil creatures in this wood. Be on your guard.
I mean, why is it that they didn't move their lips? I remember that last time I checked, they did move their lips when they talked. Hey, look at that! I didn't know that Nazguls had kind of like pupils. See, that's one thing that that in the movies that you are never you cannot see. They do look as if they didn't have any eyes. You cannot see their eyes. So cool. So they have scales, actually. Look at that. I always wanted to see one of these from up close. They have kind of like bat wings. There you can see the scar of Belleran. Pretty brutal. Okay, here we have this and the other wing. Damn, they even took the time to create the fiber. The model of this Nazgul is amazing. It's definitely amazing. Wish we could ride one of these in Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, but at least in Shadow of Mordor you can't. Pretty well done. Hey, they have a second line of teeth. Like a shark. If you pay attention there. Sorry, I think I must be the only person alive paying attention to an Nazgul's digital corpse here. I mean, they are all digital because they don't exist in real life, but well, you get the point. The vegetation is pretty well done for a game developed back in 2011. Pretty well done. Oh, more enemy variety. Magnificent. Damn, the enemy variety in this game is amazing. This is definitely amazing.
That's done it. Now the whole forest knows we're here.
Let's go. The orc that one hears is worse than the orc that one fears.
True. Where the warg howls, there also the orc prowls.
I wonder how they recorded the wolf sounds. Probably from the movies. They used assets from the movies. Hey. I love how some sections of this game are so scripted that they look like a real movie from the Lord of the Rings. See, that's something that... Hey, a secret passage. They look like a real movie from the Lord of the Rings. That's something that precisely Shadow of Mordor lacks. Shadow of Mordor doesn't feel like a Lord of the Rings movie. Feels more like an Assassin's Creed game. So yeah. Though I love that game, in case you're wondering. It just lacked those two things that I mentioned.
Be watchful. The wargs have given away our presence.
I don't like this. Keep your eyes open.
Those two things. Shadow of Mordor lacks the in-depth lore that we can see here, and also the epic boss battles. So in terms of lore, accuracy, and boss battles, War in the North is definitely superior to Shadow of Mordor. In terms of gameplay mechanics, that's a bit more...
It's an ambush.
debatable. That's a bit more debatable. You can debate that the combo system in Shadow of Mordor is a bit more polished. But I would say that they're way too similar to... Yeah, the combo system is perhaps a bit more refined, after all it's a sequel. Though the combat in this game isn't bad. This one is much more classic, kind of like classic Baldur's Gate combat. Hey, we're level 16. We could do the challenge mission next time, straight away when we begin. We could do the Osgiliath challenge mission, the first one. Damn it. Finally some melee enemies.
Let's see if you can take me.
I know, we have to use the ability. It should be stunned. Damn it, another one. Ah, yeah, right, I taunted them. They will all attack me. So, my companions are kind of like... You know... Doing what? Scratching their balls a bit? I don't know. Wondering if they should help me or not. Nah, he's pretty good, he's saying. So I wanted to do the brutal hit, but yeah, it's a bit difficult to chain a combo like this. Damn it. Take this. Damn it. Good. Another one. Let's go in order. That one was about to die. You are sorely hurt. I've noticed that in this game they recorded the same phrase several times. I am sorely hurt. So they would save some. So they would save money on the budget of the dialogue lines. They are pretty expensive. They were even more back in the day. Pretty good strategy. Kind of like making the voice actor repeat the same phrase. What the? They keep coming. I need a bit more of room, and I would highly... That one is still not dead. I would highly... Yeah, I don't deal a lot of ranged damage. There we go. One less. Nope, that one is unavoidable. Oops. There we go. You killed your own partner. I know, someone performed the headshot. Pretty good. Magnificent. Damn it. Cool. They are relentless, that's for sure. I think I used 2 potions without any kind of purpose. Well, well. Not so fast. Damn it. I need to perform an execution right now. Damn it. Can I move? Can I limp over there?
Come on, dwarf. There are still foes to defeat.
Damn it. Stop hitting him. There we go.
Sorry to put you to all that fuss, my friend.
Killed by the war cry. Good. They almost killed us. Pretty good. Well, actually, it's because of those guys up there that I cannot attack. Damn it. That's a lot of degenerates. I better be careful. Damn it. There's way too many. Really good. This is good news. Damn, I cannot dodge both of them at the same time. Nice, one down. Damn it. Whoops. See how a game can be somehow difficult without being like fucking Dark Souls. And don't come to me saying that no, this game is so easy. Dark Souls is the only difficult game in history. No. See how this game doesn't use set targeting, doesn't use Dark Souls' shitty stamina bar system, and it's still difficult because of the insane amount of orcs that are attacking us. Yeah, I should really focus my damage. See how you can organically create a good difficulty curve without making combat slow, without making the combat as slow and shitty and orthopedic as Dark Souls. I'll never get tired of criticizing Dark Souls. There we go. God damn it, stop shooting those arrows. Dead. Where's the other one? I cannot see shit here. I don't see a thing. There we go. 2 and well, that was pretty good, I had to say. New quest: bring the Black Pearl to Bury in Nordinbad. Magnificent. So we completed another side quest. Good. Our 100% completion is going smoothly. I'll have to increase this a bit, if you don't mind, because otherwise we won't be able to equip any crossbows, any more crossbows. And this increases the armor of shields. Good. I can see a difficulty spike here every time you change. Damn it, I had to spend a lot of potions. That's good news. So the side quest. Bring the Black Pearl to Bury. Bring back the Black Pearl to Bury. No, bring that. Okay. I think it was going to say bring back the Black Pearl. Speak to Bilbo. Alright, this is a persistent quest. Here, elf stones. I'm lacking them. Find a quantity of mithril. Not yet. So well, we have a lot of side quests to do, people. We have a lot of them. Let's see. And what about those hounds that were about to attack us? So,
What are these things?
They look like eggs. Insect eggs, maybe.
But so many. And so large.
giant spider incoming. Giant spider incoming. Yes.
They tried to hide it, but no one reads stonework like a dwarf. There's a secret door here, or I'm a hobbit. Stand back. I'm bringing this wall down.
Good. Some good looks. I don't like looking at what I just looted. I don't like not looking at that. Because I think I got a purple thing. Oh, Hammer of the Icy Wastes. Looks pretty good. We can use it. But we won't be able to use a shield. But we'll use it for some time. Then we can go back to sword and shield. Hey, look at that. Looks threatening enough to me. Looks threatening enough. I wonder if it will deal ice damage. Let's see. Plus 5 ice damage. Plus 5 ice damage. That's not good. One-handed blunt. Look at this. Oh, and we were using 65 and 97. Plus 20 fire damage. Gondring. Plus 25 power. Blah, 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 sword. Hey, we looted some good one-handed weapons. Look at that. We can go back to the shield. Yeah, basically like the shield setup. It allows you to block. It's much more versatile. No, but what's this? Plus 20 fire damage. We will be some good friends. Look at that. What's that? Hey, it's on fire. Damn it. We got a lightsaber, people. We got a fucking lightsaber. Damn it, it's a lightsaber. Let's see, let's see, let's see. It also has much more damage. Oh. I love how every 3 or 5 seconds it burns. So, let's try elemental damage, shall we? So the game does feature... Oh. Sorry, I didn't know you were having dinner. This thing is mutated. Look at the chest. This thing is mutated. Hey, look at that, 20 fire damage. I love how the numbers are in red. Yeah, you're probably intolerant to those spider eggs. Okay, I think this thing is on fire. Or what? Yeah, but there's no kind of like burning. No. There you can see it's... yeah, it's burning up. There you could see that it burned and it took 84 damage. Let's see if I can see it because it's important for the gameplay system. Come on, burn again, so we can showcase it clearly. Yeah, I probably didn't pick the best enemy for that. Damn it, it's dead. Yeah, but if you were paying attention, then you can, if you are watching this as a YouTube pod, you can go back some 5 seconds. There was a point in which there was an 84. I saw an 84 clearly, and I saw the animation of the troll burning. So there's elemental. So the game does feature an elemental damage system like in Borderlands and Hellgate, and you can actually apply the elements when you're okay. Interesting. So the game does feature an elemental damage system. The web-shrouded wood. I wonder if it will get more complex as we progress. I don't expect Borderlands or Hellgate level of complexity, but yeah. Look at that, the orcs are fighting the spiders. I wonder if I can perform a headshot here. Yeah, I think fire damage is effective against the spiders. If we follow the logic of 99% of the games I've ever played, spiders are weak against fire. So yeah. A spider boss incoming, that's for sure. I can see it coming from miles. Giant. Yeah, that's pretty giant. I wonder if I can perform a headshot on this thing. Oh. Burn, all of you, burn, burn, burn. Come on. So let's say I have the advantage. But come on, I want to see them burning. I want to verify the elemental burning damage system. Come on, let me verify my theories. One of you burn, please. That one is burning up, I think. Damn it. Come on, please. Burn. Burn. Damn it.
I cannot take much more.
Hurry, before death claims her!
Come this way. Where's the other idiot? There you go.
I thought elves were meant to have long lives.
Sorry to put you to that bother, my friend.
Alright, they cannot break mine. They cannot knock you back naturally. I wonder if they can poison me though. There, you could. Did you see that there was a 51 there? That one was burning. Damn it. Let's try to focus our damage on the big one, so I can, because it can sustain a bit more of damage and I can verify it. Or not. Let's see, come on. Let me verify my theories. Damn it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw a 51. And the normal damage is 20, so I think it was burning. But I don't know if it was a critical burn or if it was damage over time. But I'm pretty sure I also saw an 84 on the troll. But it could have also been a critical. Yeah, I think they are criticals. I think it's not damage over time. I think the fire damage can also be critical. No, the other one. Ah, that one is burning. There you could see that 51. Yeah, it could. Damn it. I was so focused that. Alright. Ah, my gear is broken.
Don't leave us just yet, Lord Master. We have need of you.
Much appreciated, friend.
That one is burning. Yeah, there. You can see it. 89. 189, sorry. 100, yeah. 189. 189. Yeah, it was burning up. The game does feature elemental damage. It's just that it is probably difficult to proc it because I'm using a middle game weapon. And let's say a mid game weapon. The proc is probably not that good. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I didn't know that. The game does feature elemental damage. Like in Borderlands. Like in Borderlands and Hellgate. Incredible. I cannot see. On the high ground. Yeah. Where I precisely cannot reach. Where are you aiming? What are you aiming at? Cannot see. Where are you aiming at? Oh. Time to burn, my boy. Though I'm using broken gear at this point. See? Damn it, I couldn't block that one. Not so fast. There's another one here. There we go. I hate these ranged enemies. Bullseye, magnificent. See? See how good my accuracy is? A bit. Can you cast your bubble, please? Thank you. Yeah, it's burning. Look at that. Look at those flames. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, I should focus a bit more. Goodbye. Say goodbye to your head. And impeccable. Good. Good. Damn it. Nice to see that the game does pose a challenge even on normal difficulty and being able to use unlimited potions. Though I'm trying to restrict the usage of potions, only using them if necessary. Hey, look at that. She's got a lightning mace. That looks like Sauron's mace, just shorter. Pretty good. And the weapon variety is pretty good in this game. Enemy variety and weapon variety, they're both pretty good so far. I am pretty pleased with the results. You guys again. Why are there so many damn it. Yep. You guys take care of this. I am not good at this with this character. Let's see if I can help you. But I'll stay a bit back. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's go. I wonder if I need to do any of the side quests here. Probably not. Rough Sapphire. That could be part of it. Let's see if I've completed something. Gem, bring Black Pearl. This one is ready. Golden Barrel. Blah, more quest info. I mean, it has asked you to collect on something. Yeah, but it doesn't say where. Doesn't say where. I don't want to miss any side quests. But well. What's this? Looks like a pretty well designed tree house. Mage, the Brown, where are ya?
This must be Radagast's home.
It looks peaceful enough.
Then what did the sorcerer mean when he said we were too late?
Perhaps he was only trying to discourage us.
Damn, why are the voices so low? So it's a bug. Alright. Come on, let me execute that thing. Yeah, this is not the perfect moment to... It's not the best moment to be using broken gear, but well. See, yeah, it's burning up! 227, that's a lot of fire damage. Alright, so there's elemental damage.
Radagast, are you here?
Knock knock, are you here? Knock knock, Radagast. Where are ya? Yeah, it's burning up. Look at that, and it even has an animation. Then we'll try the rest of the elemental damage types.
You're no match for me.
No, they are not.
Needs more time. I haven't the power.
Okay, that's a pretty long cooldown. Enough. I love how I tank them while I'm about to die. But it doesn't matter, because it also increases my armor. The war cry. What? What the fuck? Alright, like Frodo. So many arrows. Dead. Then, Woodman Tower Shield. There we go.
Radagast, are you here?
Open up. Open up, man. We're here. Open the fucking door. Damn it.
Power's too low.
Ah, then drink a potion. Damn, this enemy type is perfect for extending the combo. No, 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 don't stop the combo. There we go. Don't stop it. Don't stop it, don't stop it. Increase the heal streak. Magnificent, look at that, all of that sweet extra experience.
Is that a staff on the ground?
Look over there. So, where exactly? Look over there. Look over there. Over there where? Ah. Let me guess. Damn, this is one of the longest door knocking sessions we've ever had. Or at least in my case. Open up. Let me guess. When I touch the stuff, he appears. Search for the missing wizard Radagast. Hello? Hello? Anyone home? No. Nope. Then looks like we'll have to. Looks like we'll have to search for this guy. We'll have to further search for this guy. My gear is broken. My gear is broken. Specifically the shield. 223. Armor is it me or the armor decreases as you and also the boots as the weapon loses durability? That would be way too precise, way too real. But I would be impressed.
Listen, they're all around us, on the hunt for something.
Radagast, perhaps. We must find him before the orcs do.
Right, I'll use another shield for the time being. I know, but this one, the durability is 70 out of 220. Okay. Damn it, it's Breath of the Wild. So this game has weapon durability like in Breath of the Wild, but even better, because here you lose armor. You literally use armor as they lose durability. That's a pretty interesting system. It's a pretty interesting system. Pretty interesting equipment system here. I haven't looted anymore. Pretty interesting, because you not only... It's not that the weapon gets broken like in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It loses armor. Until it gets to a bare minimum. Look at that, it's burning! Good. Damn it. Stop it. Here. Burn, please. I wonder if enemies have different resistances against burning. Looks like they don't. This one is burning up as well. Damn it. Well. It's out of fucking range. There we go. I think that when the gameplay system fails and in those cases and you cannot target them, the companions automatically kill them. Drop. Craft. You have the matching ingredients. I don't care. Then drop. Then drop it. I should have sold all of these. Probably. Well, isn't that the thing that I just dropped? Yeah. Let me loot the uncut emerald. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. As soon as I stumble upon the next portal to... It should be close. Or not. Can we depart or not? Oh, whatever. I'm using broken gear, please. I need to repair my stuff. Stand. Block breaker. You were burning on the ground, come on. There we go. What? Two more of them? Nice try. So, you two idiots are trying to kill a single orc? Let me do it for you. No, those are Urukhais, supposedly. Thanks for knocking your partner. You are making my work easier. Hey, yeah, it's burning up. There we go. I know, I can reach them. I'm stupid. You are not as lucky as your partners, trust me. What the? I cannot target that guy. It's the edge of the map. Cannot target. Well, let's finish this. There we go. Proceed. Thank you. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, more orcs. I think I should repair my gear. What, the other idiots are not attacking or what? Yeah, it's burning up, look at that. And it deals a lot of damage, that's for sure. We'll need to further explore the elemental damage system even more in depth, eventually. I need to stun the big one, otherwise it will... Damn it. No, let me... There we go. There we go. I love it when they burn up. And now, stun. Damn it. They're pretty resistant now. There we go. Some of them are pretty tough. Nice try. Alright, it's dead. Damn it. Your friend won't move. He'll block your fucking way. There we go. The combo is way too high by now. You can't stop me. Goodbye. Magnificent. I think we leveled up again. Well done. If I do say so myself. See? He's moving his lips. Don't know why previously it didn't work. Don't know. Pretty good. Yeah, I should just repair my gear, but... Well, today we could explore the elemental damage system that the game has, which is pretty interesting. We could also, once again, explore what I've commented, that... that the game doesn't need to resort to the set targeting system of Dark Souls, which has caused so much damage to the gaming industry, so many good RPGs end up with that slow and disgusting combat system. So I'm happy that this game doesn't use set targeting, that it's more hack and slash. So I feel pretty good about it. I feel so. I'm a bit lost here. The objective is over there, so let's go through here. So I'm happy about that the game doesn't use this set targeting system. Not all games need that. This game is much more like a hack and slash game, and it fits it pretty well. As you can see, the game works perfectly without focusing your attention on a single enemy. It's also not a MOSO, kind of like Dynasty Warriors. It's the perfect hack and slash game, like the Lord of the Rings movies games, like Shadow of Mordor. And you can see that there should be room for more hack and slash action-oriented gameplay systems. Not everything needs to be like Dark Souls, and nowadays I feel like developers, a lot of them develop indie games that sadly use Dark Souls combat system, things like Lords of the Fallen, or I don't know, there were Neo and many other Dark Souls clones that simply could have been much better without the disgusting combat system of Dark Souls. You can see that the combat system here is pretty good. And it's pretty challenging. There you can see that they killed me here. Well, they knocked me down. They could kill me. And the game is on normal difficulty. It's on normal difficulty, and it doesn't need to use any set targeting systems to be perfectly good. As you can see, yeah, the fact that I'm using broken gear, it also doesn't help. Damn it! I didn't know there was a timer. Alright. What's this? Oh, we have to repeat this section. What? Well, we'll get to this next time. Because I have to go. It's almost been 3 hours. It's pretty good. My gear is broken, so I want to see... First, I want to see if I can repair it. Let me see if I can repair it for next time. Let's see, select, launch game. I fear it will only allow us to That kind of like we were stuck in the forest. Yep, we were stuck. We'll have to finish this next time. There we go, almost there. Alright, I didn't spend any of them. Alright. Enough. This enough for today. Enough for today, ladies and gentlemen. Enough for today. Enough. It recorded there. So perfect. Alright. So far, magnificent. See that I could get killed and the game doesn't feature Dark Souls slow combat system. See how you can create a decent combat system without the need of copying Dark Souls. See, this is what I've been talking about continuously so many times, that the set targeting system in Dark Souls is it's okay, but the sluggish and slow and disgusting stamina bar simply ruin that combat system, and I honestly don't like it when other games simply follow that trend and try to copy Dark Souls system 100%. I honestly don't like it. I don't like it at all. So yeah. I am pretty happy that this game doesn't copy that 100%, right? So yeah. So yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure sharing this afternoon, this stormy afternoon for me, of the Lord of the Rings War in the North. Sadly, in terms of Hellgate London, I redistributed my attributes and everything. I farmed for a lot of weeks, but I simply cannot pierce through the health regeneration of the zombies over at Dawn of the Dead. So I think we'll have to leave that one for now. And you need to basically farm for a lot of time. Maybe we can do the Australian boss. That one I haven't tried. I need to try it. And because we've already recorded most of Australia, I could record the T3000 maybe, but the zombies over at Dawn of the Dead, I simply couldn't pierce through their insane health regeneration. I got a new weapon. I got an automatic rifle, 600 shots per minute, but per second, sorry, 600 shots per second. The rate of fire 600. So, but yeah, I couldn't pierce their defenses. I tried everything, all elemental damages, but yeah, you basically need to farm for years or at least months and months and months to do that. And well, simply I don't have that time because I analyze all genres, as you know, all games. I like to have, as you could see in the ultimate PC integral history of PC game genres collection. I, as you could see there, I explore all genres. As you can see, everything here. In case you're interested, the integral history of PC game genres. And as you can see here, I play way too many different genres and games to focus months upon months to do it. Perhaps throughout the years or throughout the months, at least, I'll dedicate some time to that and eventually loot a good level weapon, but it will take way too much time. It's like playing World of Warcraft or Diablo Nightmare at that point, like farming for the best weapon. I basically need an automatic rifle to face them and increase the damage by 50%. And there, although I left the character with a pretty good skill tree, but it's simply way too much. That's why it's group content. It can be done, but you kind of like need to farm for years or at least months and months for the weapon, like in Borderlands. I remember it took me several years to finally kill Cromorax the Invincible solo as a sniper several times. and it's the same with Hellgate London. So yeah, we will leave Dawn of the Dead for now because it's simply the health regeneration is group content. Though I still want to showcase Hellgate Tokyo. I still want to showcase Hellgate Tokyo because I completely fixed that version, so we'll showcase that eventually, but not now. Now we need to do the twin stick shooter showcase, the reverse engineered showcase, everything. So, all right, maybe what I can record, because I've already recorded the Australian maps, is the T3000 fight. Maybe that one I can do it. Maybe that one I can do it because it doesn't have that much health regeneration. Kind of like has a drone that regenerates health. I want to see that one. I haven't tried it. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure sharing this afternoon of War in the North with all of you. We'll continue the analysis on Tuesday. Sorry that yesterday I couldn't stream. I had to stream on Friday. And yeah, pretty much today we've analyzed of the Lord of the Rings War in the North. We discovered that there is elemental damage in the game, electric, fire, and ice so far, that they can burn enemies, as you could see. And I wonder what role this elemental damage mechanic plays in the game. But good, that makes the combat system even more in depth because you can engrave stones, you can deal elemental damage. We are getting into the mid game, as you can see, and it's getting even more. It's getting gradually more and more complex, and I'm glad that we could see that. And well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all on Tuesday. We also explored the set targeting system, the balance between the usage of potions and the overall difficulty curve of the game. You could see that I got killed, so it's the definitive proof that Dark Souls combat system isn't that good. It's way too slow. That disgusting stamina bar has caused a lot of damage to the gaming industry, and here you can see that there are good RPG games with a decent combat system, with a genuine decent combat system and magnificent combat system, without using set targeting or stamina bars. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all on Tuesday. Have a happy weekend of gaming. In my case, I am playing on Nintendo 3DS, the DS game. In fact, a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of the Sky, magnificent series, highly recommended. Don't underestimate it because it's a spin-off. Pokemon Explorers of the Sky on the Nintendo DS. It was a pending debt that I had. Magnificent, magnificent. And well, I've been also trying to farm Hellgate London to see if I could at least kill the T3000. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. See you all on Tuesday.